Hey everyone, welcome to Northern Soul. Today we're going to be talking about taping, how to tape yourself for what is bruising caused by torn muscle fiber. So obviously if you get a torn muscle fiber, there's blood going to be spilt there. So you might have some bruising involved, some swelling in that. There is swelling tape on my other Northern Soul videos, so go check that out in the playlist. But right now we're going to talk about bruising. So you do the swelling tape first. If it's really swollen, when it backs off a bit, then you're going to be doing this kind of taping for the bruising. Okay, so this will help speed up recovery, make less pain, so you can still kind of move. You want to move. You don't want to, do sports and stuff with a bruised, like a torn muscle fiber. But if you have to, I mean, this is a good way to get away with it and to keep you a little bit safer and recover quicker. So I've got some tape here. I'm going to show you how it's done. It's pretty simple. I'm just going to show you how to tape like on my arm. I'm going to pretend there's a rip on my forearm. But you can apply this tape anywhere there's muscle fiber and bruising. So it could be like on your leg, your calf, or whatever. It doesn't matter. So it's universal application, but I'm just going to demonstrate on my forearm for the camera because it's just easier for me to do that. So what we're going to need is regular roll tape, about 2-inch wide, and we're going to split that, and typically we'll have like up to, depending on how long the muscle strain is, you can have a couple of these smaller cutouts, up to like 8 typically. So I'll show you how it's done. So I'm just going to split this up, and because it's they're 1-inch wide for this bruising taping, and it's got a 2-inch wide tape, we're going to cut it down the middle, and that way we have 2 rows to cut from. So I only need like 4. I'm going to use contrasting tape. The tape color, I know I get asked all the time, does the color mean anything? No, it's just color to make it look cool. So I'm just going to use contrast so you can see how the back and forth is. It's just easier visually to see it. So we're going to say about that long, and then I'm going to double it because I'm going to use about 4. So I'm going to cut about there, cut down the middle, so I have 1-inch strips, and then I'm going to cut that in half as well. So this is probably about 1 inch by 2.5 inch or something of that nature if you're keeping track. I'm just going to round off the ends so that they don't catch as easily on clothes or whatever you're up to. And I'm just going to trim this. So I did some of them already just to kind of save a bit of time, but I like to demonstrate at least some of it just in case anybody's like, well, how exactly did you do that? It looks like this. Very exciting stuff. I know those people that need instant gratification, they've probably already left anyways, so good for them. Ignore that. I have no idea who that is. It's probably my agent. Just kidding. All right, so we've got 4 and 4. We've got some, oh my God, just stop. Okay, we've got 4 and 4 different colors. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just, because you can't just send one message. All right, so I'm going to show you just kind of, I want to pretend this is, I've got a torn muscle in my forearm, which I guess is a possibility. And I'm just going to start doing it. So this is going to be with substantial stretch. So you want to stretch it out. What does substantial mean for me? Typically about 50%. So even if you do like 25%, say you get some itching and it's aggravating the skin, just back off the stretch. Even if you do like 25%, that's still better than nothing. It still works. So I just break the tape in the middle, and I'm going to just back off the backing here so that I don't touch the adhesive with my fingers. So you don't want to put your greasy, dirty oils all over it. If you're, I got some ink on my fingers, just ignore that. I was fighting with a printer earlier, and as you do, to get angry, you want basically to just poo all over you like an octopus. So I'm going to pretend we got a fiber here, and it's going to be right across the middle. So I'm going to just kind of anchor it with the one side, no stretch, and then I'm going to pull across and then anchor again, just like that. And it's going to be a bit of an angle, so it's going to be like diagonal, and you'll see how that works after that. So I'm going to grab a different color tape just so you can see how it's coming across. I'm going to rip one side off because I'm going to use gravity to help me out here. So this is what you'll be doing as well. and then across diagonally on the opposite side. Anchor, wait for 1 second, pull, and then across. So that's about 50%. Now I'm going to get orange again. And you're just kind of going to go back and forth across the part that hurts or where you have the bruising. There we go. So anchor, I'm going to be doing this sideways because that's how I roll. Okay. And again, it's easier to do it on someone else, but I've only got me, and for some of you, you probably only got you. So then across here like this. There we go. And this isn't going to look as pretty as it can, but I'm just kind of showing you just quickly how to do it. So across there, pull, there we go. You're going to want to do it on the skin here. I kind of done goofed it in the start there. There we go, it's getting better. And then orange, we're alternating, so get out of here. And then skin, anchor, across, pull, skin, anchor. And then the last one here. So if you needed to, you could make these longer or whatnot. It's not an exact science. I'm just kind of showing you the basics of it. And then anchor on the skin, across, anchor. And that's it. So the bruise would be somewhere in here, and because I didn't color myself, because you know, I know somebody was saying, oh, it'd be nice if the people were hurt while doing it. Well, okay, well, you know, no one's going to try to get hurt to show you how to do this. Some of the comments I just got to, you know, rub my or scratch my head about. Okay, and that's what it looks like. So no matter where it is in your body, whether it's, you know, your calf or whatever, it's the same idea. You're going along the fiber, the grains of the fiber. So in this case, with flexion and extension, the fibers run along the arm. Most of them do. So if you're not too sure about it, you can always just check out on Google anatomy and just look at some pictures of the muscles, especially if you get it diagnosed. So just leave this on as long as it feels good. Bruising usually is about, I would say about 2 weeks. This should cut it down substantially, meaning up to 50%. Don't quote me on that, but it'll help you out tremendously. Yeah, just bruising generally speaking, you got to wait for it to get into that sort of dirty, mustardy, kind of yellowish green color. Then that's pretty much the end of the bruise phase. But how long that'll take for each individual, I can't say. So your mileage may vary, but this will help also just mitigate some of the tenderness while you're using the muscle. Just be careful not to, just because it feels good doesn't mean that you're recovered, and just start going crazy and start, you know, doing more injury to the muscle. Just be aware of that. And just, yeah, take it easy. If you need an excuse these days to take it easy, I guess that's one of them. Or, you know what, if you just want to look cool, maybe just put it on anyways, walk around, see what people say. Probably nothing. They'll probably say nothing, because let's be honest, nobody cares. Anyways, thanks for watching. Give us a like, a thumbs up if you dig it. And yeah, consider subscribing. Yada, yada, yada. I'll see you on the next video. Northern Soul out.